So Brandon came by and had some stuff he wanted me to go through, some stuff that he came up with, and he wanted to trade them in. So we separated 2 PS1s, a whole bunch of 360 and PS2 games and PS1 games. And I had, I needed this, and I need another strap, and I need a dock for that Switch OLED I have that I've been trying to get rid of. And then he gave me this as well, just for kind of doing the work. And he said that he'd give me a little bit of credit, so hopefully it'll be donated to the Mission Pro. So Brandon went ahead and brought that stuff over, and when we went to GameStop, they had some crazy deals there. They had Alliance Alive on 3DS, which I grabbed, Yoshi's, Poochie and Yoshi's Wally World, and then Professor Layton's Mystery Journey. Yeah, I just got this on the Switch not that long ago, but I know it has some value to it. And then they mispriced, and the inventory was correct, so they mispriced Twilight Princess, and they took it in as the Wii version, and it was priced at $29.99. I ended up getting it for $28. This right now has some value. What I ended up doing is he used the store credit, thank you Brandon, to buy these for me. I gave him Paper Mario on the Switch and $40 cash, which I do appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Brandon, man, because someone, I guess the night before, right after I left, just dumped their 3DS collection. There was a lot more there, but I only got the ones that I kind of needed and wanted. Layton's Mystery Journey, I have this on the Switch. They just re-released it on the Switch, but I wanted to have the 3DS version of it. As well as Yoshi's Wally World. I did not have this on the 3DS. I had it on the Wii U, I believe it is. And I grabbed Alliance Alive. I do have this on the Switch as well, which is a rare title on the Switch, but it's also rare on the 3DS, especially if you have the big box like this. I've been holding on to this big box for almost over a year, and I finally found the game. So Brandon, thank you for that. And I have everything in it. I'll show you real quick. This little art book, really cool. All the characters and stuff. And there's a soundtrack, and then on the other side there's a little slot on the top for a keychain. Pull that out. So that's really awesome. But now this is complete. This is my third big box 3DS game. I got one from Hyphy Gold. I just got one from Grailbound Gaming in the last video, and now I got this. I believe this was Corey gave this to me because he had the game and sold it or something like that, but he had the box and the artwork and the manual. I mean, the artwork and the soundtrack. And he decided to give it to me in case I find the game. So thank you, Corey, for that. And thank you, Brandon, for hooking me up with the deal. A lead from Brandon that this yard sale has video games, so let's see. With that lead over there, I did get the PSP myself. And pretty much, I got this for $1, and then pretty much everything else is pretty much his. But he's gonna come to the house later, and we're gonna sort it out. It's not much, but it's something. Had that Metal Gear pre-ordered. This is gonna cost me $16 out of pocket. Pinball Hall of Fame, Oregon Trail, Attack on Titan Season 2, or Episode 2, or whatever it is, and then House Flipper 2. That's on sale right now, House Flipper, so pretty stoked on that. I mean, that score wasn't too bad. Found Attack on Titan 2. Wish it was Final Battle, but it's not. But still, I don't have any of these on the Switch. So that will be added in for sure. And then the Pinball Hall of Fame. Another way for you guys to play Pinbot. One of my favorite NES games. So, pinball-wise anyway. And then, couldn't pass up the Oregon Trail. This game varies. It goes up and down all the time. And with the new Oregon Trail that just came out, I'm sure it kind of lost a little bit of value. But still, hard to find games. Awesome, awesome. And then I got House Flipper 2. That was on sale. I've been seeing people talk about House Flipper 1 becoming slightly rare. So, hey, might as well pick up the second one and a physical version on the PS5. And then, you know me, got to get one of these again. So this actually came out last week, and I never picked any of them up, and they never came in. So I got The Last Faith, the big box on the PS5. Game looks epic. And then Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I have another Ace Attorneys. I just don't know which one it is. I know it's not this one because this one came out this month. So stoked to add these in. Here with the Outlawed one. He brought me and my wife this. My wife's been wanting this, so thank you, man.
No problem.
Got a little visitor here just for a split second. He's on the way to work.
Yeah, needed to make a quick donation to the Easy Foundation.
He did, and I had this controller I got the other day he wanted, and a crystal case to put that Zelda box he brought me. And he brought me this, so.
The rarest PS4 game ever printed.
The director's cut. So pretty stoked. I'm going to be showing this on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast, because that's going to be one of my pickups. Thanks for ripping me off, man.
You're welcome, man.
All right, RJC is helping me with some bucks, so stoked. And shout out to Double Mint Games. This is going to you guys. Easy signing out.
One thing that we did not mention in the podcast, usually they do it at the very beginning, is what are you guys playing? So what I'm playing here is Astro Bot. It's an actual amazing game. I do hope this is #1 contender for Game of the Year. And if you guys haven't played it, you guys need to pick it up and play it. So, for sure.
Well, he came by, he was on his way to work, figured we'd go by GameStop. He hooked me up with some buy lists from Double Mint Games, so shout out to them. We'll see what we can get in here. Thank you.
Did you guys know they carry GameCube games at GameStop?
Already, I use Visions. Crazy. I spent a little bit of money, but picking this up. It's kind of ugly.
This one is like one of my top 10 games of all time that I've never played.
Ugly? What'd you grab?
I don't have it in my hands yet, but
What's
it's a
that?
banger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This Midway Arcade Treasure is probably one of the best games ever created for GameCube. And Gran Turismo 2, which is actually a pretty fun racing game on PS1. Not bad at all. Oh, and it does have a manual. And this, my friends, is the holy grail of the 3DS. What the hell is it called? Classic Games Overload. You know it's a grail because it's $10.
Now, I got a trade with Oliver. I'm going to be trading these to him. God of War is sealed. Star Ocean is sealed. Helldivers has a hole punch in the back. You know, like those promos right there. And Pokemon Sword is opened. These are just like doubles and extras I have. And, you know, trading these newer titles into GameStop is really not that great of an idea because you're not going to get the max value for it. But Oliver hit me up. It was like, I got a collector's edition sealed of Stardew Valley on the Switch, and Vertigo on the PlayStation 5, the big box, which is kind of hard to find now. I can't really find it anywhere at any local store. I already have Vertigo on the PS4 and the Switch, and I think both of them are the big box versions. But hey, you know, I'm trying to do that PS5 stuff, man. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to be trading those two games for these four here. But Oliver, shout out to you, man. You always hook me up. You gave me the grail that I've been looking for, Godzilla. And so I appreciate you, man. Thank you again. I'm also throwing in this. Got some trades here, hitting the farmer's market. But looks like we found something here. Oh yeah, been looking for this one. And the orange box, but I'm gonna try to get this one first. Hopefully we can work out a deal for that. No new Switch stuff.
Now, it was weird. He pulled everything out that I brought. He went through a lot of stuff. He pulled out a whole bunch of stuff. And then when I pulled out Silent Hill, he was like, oh, you know what? I don't want any of this stuff. I only want these two games. I'm like, I don't know. And then he had to call his brother to get like permission in order to trade. And
We're marked at 80.
Silent Hill and the orange box for the PS3.
Gotta give him some cash, 45 on top, so I'm good with that. I don't know how that made sense, but I ended up getting it. I couldn't let it go. There's no way. I don't know when I'm gonna find it again, so I ended up paying 55 plus Zelda and that anthology of Street Fighter, which I don't know, the math didn't make sense to me. He was all like, yeah, take the orange box. He kept grabbing stuff and was like, yeah, da 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 da. Oh no, he doesn't want this. And then he goes, oh, he wants this. Would you do this for the orange box? I'm like, no, I'm trying to get Silent Hill. And then he was all like, well, if you trade me just the anthology and for Silent Hill, it'll be 60. But if you trade me Zelda and the anthology for the orange box and Silent Hill, it'll be 55. I'm like, okay, I don't know how that makes sense, but I mean, he was going through all this. He picked a few things out, but he didn't want it afterwards. And the guy was all like, and then he's like, yeah, let me talk to my brother. My brother said he doesn't mind moving it at a convention. I was like, then why did you bring it here if you're not trying to get rid of it? That doesn't make sense to me. So then he put all these games back. He goes, he'd rather have the money. And I'm just like, I can't let it go. So I paid up for it, but I got it now, so I don't have to worry about it. Added some okay games and have that Sega Genesis bundle working. I'm going to be selling it for 85 bucks. As you know, I got both those lots in the last video for 80 bucks. So this covers that lot purchase, the whole lot purchase. $25. Stoked. At that yard sale there, she didn't want to part with the system for less than 100, but she sold me all these for 25 bucks. I got a Mario Kart wheel, Super Paper Mario, Need for Speed, new Super Mario Brothers Wii, Super Banana Blitz, House of the Dead, and Mario Kart, as well as Wii Sports, all for 25 bucks. Can't beat that. 15 bucks. Stoked. Yard sale there. Got that for 15. No power cord, but I have one at home and a controller, so we're good there. Community yard sale, and he hooked me up for 20 bucks. Got a DS Lite in really good condition. Star Wars Battlefront, Black Ops sealed, and the Clone Wars Star Wars sealed. So very cool. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
So I just got this $20 I paid for the lot, and Elaine, she's giving me 20 for one game. So very happy. She'll be on the podcast tonight watching.
Yes, all right.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye bye. Awesome week. Dark Tower. I got that in 4K. I'll be adding that in. Got this in a DS Lite lot. Sealed Black Ops. Be adding that. Star Wars Battlefront. It is open and complete. This I got at GameStop. Layton's Mystery Journey, The Oregon Trail, the pinball game, and Yoshi's. Recently I got Ugly. Paid full price for that. Trade credit, obviously. Attack on Titan 2. And I ended up snagging that Ace Attorney Investigations collection. I paid $15 out of pocket, I think, for this. It was either that one or the Ugly. I can't remember. The orange box I got in a lot, I think it was. Oh yeah, that was the farmer's market. It was like weird pricing how he did this, but I'll show you the banger at the end here. Among the Sleep, the Outlawed one. We're gonna go see Terrifier 3, so stoked to add that in. Got this guy from RJC, the Karate Kid. That's new. House Flipper. Heard someone say that one might be rare. I think that was Professor Joe Casey. Shout out to him. The Last Faith. Pretty awesome, big box. The gameplay on this, I believe, is really good. Just from what I've seen. It's not open, so I haven't played it yet. I wanted to get it on the Switch, but I just figured might as well get it for the more dominant system, right? Finally, again, shout out to Corey for the box, and GameStop had the game, so I got to complete that. And then the last banger here, Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. The guy's pricing was weird. Like, he wanted me to trade in one game for this. It would have been like $60, but if I traded 2 games, he would give me the orange box for $5, and it'll be $5 less than $60. So I don't know how they did that. He had it marked at 80 here, if you can't see, but I forgot to peel that off. Boom, gone. But yeah, stoked to add this in. And if you guys didn't catch me on the podcast, PlayStation Ain't Dead, shout out to James, Will, and Sean. Thank you for having me on the show. I went over the pickups on their show, and we had a good time. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave the description to the podcast that I was on, and guys, check it out, man. If you guys aren't subscribed to PlayStation Ain't Dead, subscribe to PlayStation Ain't Dead. For real. But yeah, shout out to them, and again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support, and stay collecting. Well, guys, it's been a hard journey. These last 3 days have been very stressful. But I have news. It seems with the last lot that I got, as well as trading in my PlayStation 5, I have completed Mission Pro. And as to you guys watching these videos of how I got my PlayStation 5 Pro,